Alright guys, we're starting off tonight with our first battle report. I'm doing this one for the 11th Company Forum, kind of showing them what the Tyranid list does, and some of the modifications that they helped me with. So today we're starting off with Hive Tyrant, Lash Whip and Bone Swords, Wings, Paroxysm, Leech Essence. We have 2 Tervagons, Toxic Sacs, Adrenal Glands, Catalysts, and Cluster Spines. Unit of 3 Zoanthropes, Unit of 3 Hive Guard, Unit of 3 High Guard. We got a 15-man squad of Gaunts here, bare bones. 15-man squad of Gaunts here, bare bones. A 30-man squad of Hormagaunts here. They have Toxic Sacs. I have a 15-man squad of Gargoyles here with Adrenal Glands and Toxic Sacs. And a 14-man squad of Gene Stealers with Toxic Sacs. We're playing an 1850 game, table corners, roll dice and tie, and I'm playing my man DJ. DJ's playing IG. He's going to tell you his list.
Alright guys, DJ, better known through a lot of forums as IG Meat Shield or Skull Splitter. I'm running a kind of a non-standard guard, at least for our area it's a meta game. Running 1 Chimera squad with Al-Hamid, aka Phil, for outflanking. 1 infantry platoon, Pyre Fist junior officer, all 3 with autocannons, and 1 missile launcher, heavy weapons squad. Marlboro, obviously, my take on him. One of the old Shapers/Chancers model. The 2 Dreadnoughts that'll be Armored Sentinels. 1 standard Russ. That's my homemade mana core before the new crappier one come out, in my opinion. A Iron Man Strecken squad with, again, my take on Iron Hand Strecken. I call him Ajax. That's my Hydra Flak tank, old Hellhound. Some Stormtroopers. And that's pretty much the list. We should see how it goes.
We'll do some deployment. We'll get back to you.
Alright.
Alright, here we are with deployment. We rolled roll dice and tie, so here is my objective all the way over here. And way over here is his, up in this building. Basically, I put the Hive Tyrant with some of his Gargoyle screen here. Got a unit of Hive Guard hiding out. And the other one, that massive squad of Hormagaunts with their Zoanthrope backup. 1 Tervagon and the second one sitting on the objective. I infiltrated my 18-man Gene Stealer squad here, 18 inches away from this Lehman Russ. I'll let DJ talk about his deployment.
Okay. Pretty standard, because I'm played 40k in a little bit of time. Basically castled up in the building with the objective, Strecker at the bottom floor, Russ on the flank, Mana Core in the back, Hydra flank tank with an infantry squad for support on the left flank, both armored sentinels, and that big pile of stuff there is coming in via deep strike or outflank or just appearing out of nowhere. So that'd be my list.
Do you want to roll to see if you're stealing?
Let's try.
We're rolling up.
Nope.
Roll to 1.
Epically not.
Alright, we'll get to you after turn 1. Alright, after turn 1, these guys tried to move through cover, rolled a 5, which put them well out of range of that Lehman Russ, so I decided to leave them there in cover. Everyone here basically moved forward. This unit of Hive Guard took a shot at those Sentinels. Only 1 was in range, hit both times, did nothing. These guys ran forward, and this Tervagon pooped out this unit in the back. And that's about the end of my turn 1. On to DJ. Alright, so, bottom of 1, DJ kind of hit me with a large blast template from that there battle tank. Blew off quite a few of the Gene Stealers even in cover. Story of the turn, Hydra Flak put 3 wounds on the Hive Tyrant and his buddies over there. Lost a couple of Gargoyles whenever he threw off the
Mana Core.
Mana Core.
Mana Core kind of whiffed, only 1 rocket.
Only 1 rocket. And tactical mistake on my part. In charge range of the Sentinels. Can't do anything about it except stand here and get beat. Might try to help out with the Hive Tyrant. Maybe. Kind of get him out of shooting range. We'll see what happens. Talk to you after the bottom of my turn 2. Alright. End of my turn 2. Gene Stealers were able to get into touch with this Battle Russ. Ripped the big gun off and one of the heavy bolters. The story of this turn, however, Hive Tyrant came in and tried to help out his buddies. Did more harm than good. He blew up one of the Sentinels. All of them were in range of the 6-inch explosion. 17 died in the resulting explosion, but we're still here, and we're still loving it. On to DJ's side of turn 2.
Get hosed down here.
Yeah, alright, so Gene Stealers are gone. Rapid fire from half of the people in that building. Took them out. Gargoyles took a beating from the rest of the squads in there. Story of this turn is, of course, the 2 Sentinels are gone, but you'll take note that the Hive Tyrant is gone too. The resulting explosion from the 2nd Sentinel blowing up put a wound on the Hive Tyrant. I rolled a 1. She had 3 wounds put on her by the Hydra Flak. She died. The rest of these Hormagaunts survived. These guys, 1 died, 1 took a wound from the missile launchers up there. Marbo whiffed, threw his grenades, did nothing. These guys kind of came in on the outflank, tried taking out the Turvagon, put a wound on her. The epic fails from the shots over here.
Heavy Flamer did nothing.
Heavy Flamer killed 2. Everything else did nothing. So we've got 3 Chimeras that came in on the flank that still have a good part of my army to deal with. So we'll see how we do. My turn 3. All right. So this is the this is the beginning of DJ's 3rd turn, bottom of my 3rd turn. This squad here, these guys turned, shot at the stormtroopers. That squad there assaulted them, wiped them out. They ended up two of them survived.
Yeah.
They ended up breaking and running off the table. Neil, I've got to thank you for this one. This is my Gaunt multi-assault. I ended up being able to assault both Chimeras. Knocked the Heavy Flamer off of this one, immobilized, and knocked... Well, this one got immobilized in the shooting phase from the Hive Guard. Ended up knocking off the multi-laser off of that one. My boys here, whiffed versus that. Marbo is now dead. These guys turned. These guys shot at the Hydra Flak, did nothing. And my poor Gargoyles are down to 3 and they're charging into their death. That's the end of my 3rd turn. On to DJ's. Well, DJ ended up cutting this table in half. As you can tell, my Gargoyles are gone. And he's pretty well encamped up there, and I don't see myself getting over there to get him. He knocked down this Hive Guard unit to 1 wound on this one. The Hive Guards that were sitting here got blown away by missile launchers. The Hormagaunts that were here kind of got shot and Heavy Flamer to death. Zoe's took a wound. He came crashing through the terrain, trying to contest this objective, but didn't do too much over here. Put 2 wounds on the Turvagon.
Just kill, what, 3 Gaunts?
Yeah, and 3 Gaunts over here. That was pretty much this turn. Top of 4?
Yeah.
Top of 4? We'll get to you after 4. Alright, so this is the top of 4. This over here hasn't changed. Manicore's immobilized.
Or the Hydra
Flak's immobilized. Yeah, and can't shoot this turn. Not going to do him much good. Over here we had a little bit better shooting. Zone Thropes finally blew up that Chimera. That squad is out there. We multi-assaulted the unit that came out of this Chimera. They're gone. I have managed to immobilize and take off every weapon of this Chimera, but it's still here and surrounded with troops all around. That's pretty much my turn. We're moving on to DJ's turn 4.
Bottom 4, yep.
Bottom of 4. Alright, DJ's turn 4. Hive Guard dead. It's all of them off the table. He ended up putting another wound on the Zone Thrope over here. Story of the game over here. This squad here hopped out, emergency disembarked, put 2 more wounds.
2 more wounds on the big dude.
Almost has the Turvagon dead, but it doesn't look very good for over here.
And killed a handful of Gaunts from the last Manicore round.
That's right, the last Manicore round that actually took this one out. Pretty much about it. My turn 5, and we'll get back to you after that. Alright, so top of 5, I have finally cleared out DJ from over here. Chimera blew up, but didn't have the same Hive Tyrant wound that it did on the Turvagon. He's still here. Took out a couple of Gaunts, but this squad over here is done. Finally wrecked this one. The squad that popped out of here is all dead, so I have completely everything over here. We've kind of mutually agreed that DJ's going to get his turn over here and try to maybe kill this Turvagon. We might play it out another couple of turns, but it looks like it's going to be, imagine that,
a draw. Yep, as always.
As always. We'll get back to you at the end of DJ's 5. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Alright, we're at the end of 5. We did try to take a shot with that Hydra Flak over at the Torvagon, but he's still here. We're convinced that he's not moving. I'm not moving. These guys are going to hold that objective pretty soundly. They've never moved, never been touched.
They're just like, yeah, we're going to hang out.
These guys here were threatened, but we're good. Tie. I had a good game.
Very good game.
I think the Sentinels, tactical mistake. And I think that actually cost me, because my entire force moving forward came to a complete and utter grinding halt. Right there in front of your gun line.
Yeah, even a guard, that's why I say Armor Sentinels are awesome.
Yeah.
Freaking AV-12 front, you're still hitting the front. You're going to have to hit it with something. Strength 3 and 4 ain't going to cut it. Even 5 ain't going to cut it.
Yep, nope, completely agree. That was a tactical error on my spot that probably... It cost me my entire half of the army that I dedicated to trying to attempt to get the objective, and it literally came down to my half versus your half. Good game, had fun.
Very good game.
Play again next week.
Yep.
Sounds good. Alright, I'll see you guys later.